Night and day the slave is to perform thy service. Thou art the Lord over the head of thy servant. I have sold my heart to the Guru's word, and by the Guru's word my mind finds poise. Blessed is the perfect Guru who has annulled my mind's suffering. I am a servant and serf of the Master. What praise of his can I tell? He whom the perfect Master in his will forgives does the true deeds. A sacrifice I am unto Guru who unites the separated ones with the Lord. Sublime is the Guru's wisdom, and through him the understanding of his obedient servant too is rendered good. Beauteous is the intuition of the true person, and insipid the intellect of the egocentric. My mind and body belongs to thee, and thou art my Lord. Since the very beginning, truth is my only support. In truth I sit and stand, and it is truth that I eat and utter. I keep truth in my mind, gather the wealth of truth, and drink the nectar of truth. I utter the sublime word of the Guru, and thou, O true Lord, keepest me in thy true mansion. The self-willed is very slothy in contemplating the Lord's name, and is therefore caught in wilderness, enticed by the bait of sins. Which man ever pecks, he is ensnared and spoils his relation with the Lord. By being absorbed in the true Lord, by Guru's grace, one is emancipated. The Lord's true slave incessantly remains pierced with the Lord's love and affection. Without the true name, the self of false and sinful person is burned to ashes. By abandoning all the evil deeds and embarking on the boat of truth, the mortal crosses the stream. They who forget the Lord's name have no place or seat of rest. By forsaking avarice, the Lord's serf attains to the Lord's name. If thou forgivest, then thou unitest the mortal with thee, O Lord. Nanak is a sacrifice unto thee, Maru, first Guru. By the Guru's fear and his poised temper, the God-slave sheds his pride. Great is the greatness of the God-slave who realizes the Lord. By union with the Lord, man obtains peace, whose worth cannot be expressed. I am a serf and servant of the Lord Master, and glory vest in the Lord Master. By the Guru's grace, under shelter of the Lord, one is saved. The performance of service has been laid for the servant. This was the command given by the Lord to his servant. The servant realizes the Lord's command and always submits to his will. Of himself the monarch forgives and blesses with great honor. The Guru's word reveals that the Lord himself is true, and true are all his slaves. He alone performs thy service, O Lord, whom thou assignest thereto. Without the Lord's service, no one attains unto him. In duality and doubt, men are lost. Why should we forget him from our mind, who blesses us with gifts which increases day by day? The mind and body belong to him. It is he who has infused breath in us. If the Lord is gracious, then alone man serves him, and serving the true Lord, he merges in him. He alone is the true servant, who remains dead in the life and banishes from within him also the pride of his so dying. His bonds are broken, his fire of desire quenched, and he is emancipated. Within all is the name treasure, but rare is the person who attains it by the Guru's guidance. In the servant there is no merit. The servant is altogether meritless. No one is as great a donor as thou art, O Lord. Thou alone art the pardoner. This is only sublime deed, that thy servant obeys thine command. In the world ocean, the Guru is the tank of nectar. Whatever one desires, that fruit he obtains from him. Immortalizing is the wealth of the Lord's name. It comes to him who by devotion of the heart enshrines it in his mind. The service of the Guru gives eternal bliss. It comes to him whose the Lord makes obey his command. Gold and silver are all metals which ultimately mix with the dust. Without the name, nothing goes with the man.